In today's video, I'm going to show you a sumo deadlift warm-up I first learned from elite powerlifter Micah Marino.
Get up and get down, get up and get down.
If there's one thing about strength sports we know to be true, that's a proper warm-up is key to making sure that you're moving as efficiently as possible and performing to your greatest potential. Now today I want to share with you guys a warm-up I first learned from elite powerlifter Micah Marino that can help you improve your sumo deadlift. It only requires a couple bands and 2 kettlebells. Here's how you perform it. What you're gonna do is grab a light band, doesn't have to be very thick. We're just gonna use an inch thick Rogue Fitness band today, but it can be even lighter if you need to. We're gonna get it right behind your knees, and you're gonna get a little bit of tension on the band. Now, I want you to assume your sumo deadlift stance, the exact same stance you would use had a barbell band underneath your feet. You want the kettlebells positioned exactly where the barbell would be. In this position, the bands are pulling forward. So my body has to react and open up in order to keep from falling forward into a collapsed position. So this is considered an RNT or reactive neuromuscular training warm-up. The idea is we're teaching our body how to open the hips and prime the body for the efficient technique for the sumo deadlift that we're trying to perform. So in this position, I have tension on the bands, I'm opening my hips, I'm going to sink down in the exact same way that I would to approach a sumo deadlift. Once I'm down in this position, I'm going to grab the bells. Now again, I'm opening my hips. I can feel my glutes almost quivering because they're so engaged right now, keeping the hips open and not pulling forward. From here, I'm going to grab the kettlebells, create tension, driving as hard as I can through the floor, come up just a little bit. I'm driving my feet as hard as I can, opening my hips, couple seconds, back down. Open, squeeze 1, 2, 3, back down. Open, 1, 2, 3, back down. So the idea is the bands are there to help prime your body to open your hips and optimally engage the glutes. One of the problems we often see with the sumo deadlift is people not being able to open the hips and maintain that external rotation torque. What happens with that is that it turns into more of a conventional deadlift where the back is used to a greater degree. Sumo deadlift is very upright, so it's much more of a squat than a conventional deadlift where we have more inclination of the trunk. So doing something like this, obviously you can tell, it's a little winding. Something like this can be very helpful. You don't need a lot of reps, but if you feel a little stiff and tight when you're getting into your sumo deadlift setup, this can be extremely helpful. Once I'm done with this, grab the bar, get ready for a couple reps. I'm feeling very primed to be able to perform this motion and feel like my hips, everything is properly engaged. So very simple setup. All I'm doing is having this right now attached around a bigger kettlebell. You can have your bands easily attached around a rig, put them together, come out at a V-like position. Again, all they need is enough tension to feel like they're trying to collapse the knees a little bit so I can open up against it. Light kettlebells do not have to be very heavy. Something like this, 5, 10 reps, couple sets with a couple holds, really feeling like your glutes are maximally tensioned in that hold position. A great warm up for sumo deadlift. So there you guys go. Quick and dirty, to the point, short video for today, but I hope it was able to give you something that you can try playing around with. All my sumo deadlifters, try this, let me know how you like it. Again, I learned this from Micah Marino. I don't do sumos often in my training because I often specialize in Olympic weightlifting, but when I do have them in, this is how I warm up, and it feels much better to be able to get under the barbell and be able to open those hips up before I start the lift. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please let me know, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content that I'm bringing your way. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And in the meantime, happy deadlifting, guys.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.